Hi friends, let's learn about difference between abstract class and interface. An abstract class can have final, non-final, static and non-static variables, whereas the interface has only one static and final variables. No restrictions for method modifiers in abstract class, whereas in interface, methods declared in an interface are public and abstract. We can use both static blocks, instance blocks and constructors in abstract class. Inside interface we can't take static blocks. If we didn't know about complete implementation, we should go for abstract class. I am repeating again, if we didn't know about complete implementation, we should go for abstract class. If we didn't have any information about implementation, then we should use interface. Now let's see some code examples on abstract class and interface. I do have one class, abstract class with name city. Now I am defining one string with variable name, protected string name. Now let's define an constructor, parameterized constructor, public city. We have seen parameterized constructor in our previous videos. You can watch the video on constructor in Java. String name, use dot name is equal to name. Now let's define one abstract method with name area, public abstract void area. Again define one method special, public void special. Method body, method implementation, name plus print the message education. Save the code. Now let's create another class. Now let's create another class which extends city, or superclass city. So new class, don't add a main method. Use the class name as city one. Click on finish. Now inherit the city, city class in city1 class. Extends city1 extends city. We are now add a constructor. Save the code. Now add the constructor by hovering on class name city1. Okay, delete this note. Save the code. Similarly, add unimplemented methods. Delete this. Now let's implement this method. Implement method area. Pass the message. Name is a large city. Add space. Save the code. Now we have implemented method area. Now we have to implement this method special. We have to implement this method special. So right click on source, overwrite implement method and select city, class city, and click on OK and delete this node. Now you can see that we override the method special from our superclass city. Now let's create another class and call this method in that class. New class main method. Now I am taking class name as class finish. Delete this note. Now create an object for class city1. New city1 constructor. Again class name city1 and now write object name. I am writing small letters for class city1. This is our object name. Now you can see that we do have an error. Please hover on the red line. And now you can see that there are three quick fixes available. Add argument to match city1 string. So we have to add here city name. I am adding Pune. Save the code. Now let's call the methods. These two methods, area and special. We have to call these two methods, area and special, using this object name. So let's call them city1 dot area. Similarly, city1 dot special. Save the code, and now let's run the code. Now you can see that we do have an output. Pune is a large city and Pune education. Now you can see that I have missed some spaces. Once we need to add one space here and one space here. So let's do that. Let's correct it. Add one space here and here. Save the code. Now let's run the code. Now you can see that we have a spaces here. Pune is a large city, Pune education. We are able to print these two messages. This is all about the abstract example in Java. Now friends, let's see interface example. Before we have seen example on abstract class. Now we have to see example on interface. So I have created one interface with the name project. Now declare some methods in that interface. I am declaring method start and stop. So let's do that. Void public void start, public void stop. Let's save the code. Now I have one class with name engineering. Now let's implement interface project in this class implement. So let's do that. Public class engineering implements interface name is project. Now hover on engineering and click on add unimplemented method. Okay. Now we can see that we have two methods which we declared in interface project. Delete this note. Save the code. Now let's implement this method in this class. pass the message. Save the code. Similarly, pass the message in this stop method. Engineering work stop. Save the code. Now similarly implement these two methods in this pharmacy class. So public class pharmacy implements project. So the code and click on add unimplemented methods. Delete this note. Delete this note. Implement these methods. Start and stop. Pass the argument message. Pharmacy work started. Similarly, pass the message or argument as well here in stop method. Pharmacy work stop. Save the code. Now call these methods in the main class. Method start and stop. Now we have to call the method start and stop in this main class. I have already created a main class here. So let's continue. Now create an object for our. Now we have to implement the methods start and stop here. So let's see how to implement that methods using interface. First of all, implement the method for class engineering. Hence new new engineering constructor. Now see friends. Here we are using interface. Here we are using interface to create an object. That object acts as a variable for class engineering. Let's do that. Object name is the interface name is project, and I am taking object name as small letters for of project interface. Okay, now see that what we have done here. Here project is an interface name which declares a variable name object of type sorry which uh, let's take object name or other object name, change the object name. I'm taking obj. Now save the code. Now see friends, here we are declaring a variable name obj of type project. This means that obj can reference any object that implements the project interface. I am repeating again. Obj can reference any object. Obj can reference any object that implements the project interface. It creates a new instance of the engineering class using new engineering. This is an example of object instantiation, creating an object of the engineering class. This is possible because engineering implements the project interface. Now let's call our two methods using this object. Obj dot start and obj dot stop. Similarly, do this for pharmacy class. New pharmacy interface name is project and obj1. I am taking object name as obj1. Let's call the method using obj1. obj1 dot start and obj1 dot stop. Select the method from the list, save the code, and let's run our code. Now you can see that we do have an output which we pass in our method. Engineering work started, engineering work stop, pharmacy work started, and pharmacy work stop. You can see that pharmacy work started, pharmacy work stop, engineering work started, and engineering work stop, which we have already defined in this two methods, start and stop. So friends, this is all about difference between abstract class, sorry, abstract class and interface in Java. Thank you for watching. Please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel Code GP. Thank you once again. Keep coding, happy coding.